recording.
Okay.
Just got nervous for a second.
So I think Nick just went AWOL.
Yeah, he ran off. He's scared. He's pussy. All this shit about being punched, and it was his idea.
His
and now
idea.
He ran away.
Yeah. So hopefully we can convince him to come back next week
Yeah.
to make up for his promise.
Give him what he deserves.
Yeah. If not, I will hunt him down.
Yes.
I know where he lives.
Yeah, we'll ambush him.
Yeah.
Just make sure he doesn't have any of his weapons
Oh, yeah.
on him at the time. So you brought us something fun tonight. This was an old trauma
Yeah, I didn't realize it
horror
was a
comedy.
Trauma. Yeah, it's a house on Tombstone Hill.
Yeah, 1988. Although there seemed to be an indication there was a lot other titles for this movie.
Yeah, Dead House.
Yeah, and then
think
there
it
was
was-
another one.
Yeah.
This it's
Dead guys in the house.
it reminded me a lot of Night of the Demons.
Yeah.
There's a similar kind of thing. It's the same year actually. They both came out in 1988.
I got some of that vibe.
This
I got a little bit of an Evil Dead vibe type thing
Yeah.
too.
But Night of the Demons, people get trapped in this house.
Mhm.
Evil entity in there kills them, and then the people that are killed come back as sort of funny zombies that
Yeah.
can still think and talk.
Right.
And that's kind of what happens here. They actually, it's like we see this group of people, these kids. They're going to renovate this old ass house. One of them happened to buy. None of them know what the fuck they're doing, but they're going to renovate this house.
To me, that's a unique
Yeah,
story. They're, like you said earlier, like, oh, it's different. They're normally going to a house to party, but
Yeah.
no, they're going to a house to renovate.
and there's one guy that kind of knows what he's doing. Kind of.
Kind of. But he can't open up doors or lids. None of them can open up doors.
Yes. And but when there's a old lady ghost zombie demon in there that had, I don't know, murdered her husband or something.
I guess she murdered her, because that was the beginning of it. It just shows like a dead dude and she's standing over him. I don't know about is the daughter there too?
Yeah, there was a daughter there too.
Yeah. You had that happen. And then, yeah, you're down there tonight.
See the size.
So you have these college kids, I guess, or college friends. They don't really seem like friends because they're all assholes.
They
to
all
each
hate
other.
each other.
They just bitch at each other the whole time. I know how to renovate a house. Your brother's dumb. All electricians are dumb.
They all act like stupid assholes through the whole beginning of this movie, and then their personalities actually come out once they get murdered and become
I noticed that.
jokey zombies. They're trying to murder their friends. That's
Yeah.
where the personalities really emerge.
And the grandma's got superhuman strength.
Yeah,
Um,
and it's a guy in a old lady
Oh,
suit.
yeah, old lady
Very
suit,
much
yeah.
looks kind of like Johnny Knoxville doing his old lady bit, the old man bit.
yeah.
They even got the big knobbly hands.
Yeah.
I like the hand prosthetics were pretty good.
Oh yeah. They did have some good prosthetics in this one, like when the dude got cut in half
Yeah.
from the window.
But this is, remember we had Rabid Grannies
Yeah.
way back. Then we had X, which was about a horny rapist murdering Granny.
Yes.
And then this one is just a murdering Granny.
Right.
No rape. We thought she might rape one of the guys.
Pretty close to it when she pinned him down.
She nailed his arms and legs to the floor.
That was the chance. That was the moment.
She
could have
straddled
gotten
him and
really
everything.
weird with it.
Yeah.
But no, we're just gonna cut him
Missed
up.
a chance.
Yeah.
She could have smothered him. She could have sat on his face and smothered him to death.
Yeah. And then they brought the daughter in for like one scene,
Yeah.
and then that was it. There's no more of the daughter.
But this movie, it's got pretty good. The gore is pretty good. There's a couple of good scenes, like the early on. One of the guys is trying to climb in the window,
Yeah.
way up to the top, and because they've all been trying to get out of this house. It's the house of the
Yeah.
the windows don't open anywhere.
Windows don't open, doors don't open.
Well, he's trying to get in because he brought the beer, and so
Right.
but one of the doors opens by itself, so he climbs up and he's up there, and then there's the old granny with the machetes waiting, and he's hanging there and chops both of his hands off.
Yeah.
He falls down. He's got like squirting nubs, and he's looking up, screaming. The old lady's like, that's this weird, contorted, gummy face, and then she takes this pipe and throws it from the third story down and impales him onto the ground, and then there's just blood shooting out of the pipe in his chest. And
it's awesome.
Tastefully done.
Yeah. It was.
Yeah.
I was surprised. I felt like the director probably knew of this old abandoned house and was like, we're just going to film it in there.
Yeah.
But yeah, it definitely had similar vibes to Rabid Grannies from Trauma that I enjoyed a lot. I enjoyed this movie quite a bit, actually. Thought it was funny when they were getting their weapons to kill the grandma.
Yeah.
And the guy's like, all right, grab this handle. How's it feel?
How's it feel in your hand?
Yeah. Feels nice, I guess. And then gets a saw blade, like a circular saw blade.
Yeah.
And like, yeah, we're just gonna nail it on top of this handle. So you have the saw blade like this.
The most useless weapon.
Yeah. But it was so effective, I guess.
Well, they spent so long on that scene just... No, you need a real weapon. Here's a pipe. And he's like giving out weapons to people, and they're just sort of standing around. And that's one of my things about this movie, things I don't like with the doors earlier. Okay,
Yeah.
Not being able to open doors is very common in slasher horror movies. But what's not common is when they spend 10 minutes trying to open every fucking door, and they just keep going back to it. They just go back to it, and there's this guy just like, this fucking door won't open, and there's 4 people standing around watching this guy jiggle a door.
Let me do it.
Why?
You're not doing it right.
They didn't need to pad out time here. They needed to knock out about 10 minutes.
Yeah.
And if you knock out all the door jiggling and the people just leaning against walls breathing heavily, you'd have a snappier movie.
Yeah. Yeah.
I don't know. Yeah. There's what I'd say my favorite part of this is the zombies. Once the people get killed, start becoming zombies. Like there's the one guy early on who he gets killed, and then his girlfriend finds him.
Oh, the beta one.
Yeah, she starts to see that he's got some issues.
Yeah,
and she's like kind of getting. She's not sure exactly what's going on.
Mm-hmm.
But she's like, I need to go. And he's like, what are you going to do? You going to go to the mall?
Yeah.
You going to go shopping and spend all my money?
Yeah.
And she's like, you're scaring me. And he's just chasing her down, just yelling this terrible shit at her. But it's like, at least he's got some personality.
Yes. They seemed more developed at that point versus themselves just being assholes. You want to do these shots?
Oh yeah, forgot shots. It's midway. Cheers.
I don't know why I was thinking that was going to be Fireball.
Still recovering, yeah. It's when you get something you don't expect. That's when it's harsher.
Yeah.
But yeah, I mean, you get to the end of these fights. So we've got zombies.
Mm-hmm.
They just show up randomly, but the main villain is this old granny, and then you've got just these 2 guys that have already been beat up, and then we get the longest, slowest fight in movie history. Which it's kind of funny though, because it's just them walloping this grandma in the face with pipes and boards, and then
throw them at her first, and she's just standing there.
Yeah, it's
I would say, occasionally dodging them or just swiping them away, and then she throws it back at them, and they just fall to the ground.
And then she just beats the hell out of them mostly, until one guy finally gets an axe and is able to cut her head off.
Oh yeah, she had a screwdriver through her head.
Oh yeah,
and she's still alive. But the axe to the back is like, oh god, no, and that's what starts taking her down.
Yeah. you just want to go scores on this? I think we've
Probably
laid
say, yeah.
it out pretty well.
Yeah, if you watch the movie, you'll find out how Grandma came to be, I guess.
Yeah, the backstory is not important at all. I
No.
like that they made that as quickly as
Yeah.
possible. It's just like the girl found her letter,
Yeah.
read it like an article, and was like, okay, haunted, zombie granny,
Yeah.
and that's all you need to know.
That's
and
it.
then just some murder and mayhem
Yeah.
mixed with kind of funny, a little bit of funny comedy.
Mhm.
So I'm gonna go 4 out of 5. I thought it was pretty good.
Yeah.
It's not Night of the Demons level of insanity, but
Right.
it's pretty good.
Yeah, I'm gonna also go 4 out of 5 on this one. Just like you mentioned earlier too. Why do we have like 6 to 8 people just all trying to open up a damn door? It makes no sense.
Yeah, it had me worried at the beginning. I was like, oh no, they don't know what to do. They don't know what to do with this right now.
Well, 4 out of 5. Hopefully next week we will get to do the wrestle slap thing to Nick, whatever
the chest
it's called.
slap Nick in the balls.
Yeah, chest slap
Yeah,
Nick in the
hopefully
balls
we'll do
next
that.
week.
It's all I've been
Unless
dreaming
he-
of.
I know, I've been waiting on it. He knows I've been working out. Getting stronger.
Yeah, you've been getting jacked and juicy. You've been
Yeah.
people have been telling you all over town.
All over
apparently.
town.
Yeah.
All over town. Anywhere I go, they're like, "Man, you're jacked and juicy." So next week,
Yeah, tune in. We're
we're gonna make it happen.
gonna hurt Nick.
Yes.
Whatever happens, we're gonna hurt him.
It's
So,
gonna happen.
There you go.
See you next week.
Yeah.